It's the J.A.W Show, July 9th, 2021. Today's topic, becoming the monster. We will dive into changing your look, your appearance. Does it really matter? Join me on my journey here, live at the J.A.W Show. Hi guys, and welcome to the show. Today is July 9th, 2021. I just want to say thank you for coming here and watching my show. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Somewhere around here is a subscribe button. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. Friend me on Facebook. Send me a message. Bat signals are welcomed. All right, guys, here we go. So, it has been a little bit, and I've got an exciting announcement. Becoming the monster. I have decided to go on a journey of self-discovery and change my look and appearance to be what I would like other people to view me as. Now, the person inside is not going to change. It's just how I'm going to look. So I've decided that through this J.A.W Show, I'm going to take you through my journey because I want to know, does it really matter? Appearance. Can you love someone if they've changed their appearance completely 180? And I'm going to go 180, guys. I'm going to go full tilt kitty here. Okay? You guys are going to see maybe clips. You'll see what's going on here, but you're not going to see the finished product until I'm all done and ready to reveal it to not only my friends, my family, but not only that, to you. That's right, guys. I want to do that with you too. So the choice has been made. I have decided to embrace my magical self. If I'm going to do this, I want to embrace it in a way that incorporates my spirituality. So I want to become the unknown in physical form. So I've got a couple of great ideas going on right now. I kind of want to go steampunk goth a little bit. I want to go Wiccan proud, witch proud, no more hiding of anything that I'm a witch. And I was not a long time ago. I had a lot of people tell me I used to dress up very pagan-y, stars everywhere, all of that stuff. But people used to come to me and tell me you kind of look silly and dumb. Well, I took that to heart and I let people tell me how I should look and dress and stuff. So I went to something more standard and stuff. But I've decided it's time to update my look. See, you can see right here, see the new beard action here, guys? See? Do you like it? I'm going to be experimenting with facial hair. I'm going to be coloring my hair. I might be even growing my hair out longer. I might get extensions put in so it looks like I have long hair. Next, when you guys see me, the finished product, when it's all done, you guys are going to be the ones who give me the feedback, who give me the, can we look at this man the same way we did all of these years? Is he still the same person? Maybe. Who knows? Now, I'm not going to give away details. I'm going to let you guys be surprised. I would like to take you along this journey. Maybe I will give you a couple different choices to help me decide things. But ultimately, I'm going to be the one who takes the risk and goes forth and puts the thing on. Now, it's an amazing time in my life when I really, really am starting to think about how I want to end this journey. I thought about doing all of the risky stuff you could do physically, like skydiving or try to do a small mountain, learn how to climb, something like that. Something physical, something that requires endurance and training and, that kind of thing. I thought about going on that kind of journey as well. I thought to myself, all of this time, all of these years, I've let my appearance be part of who I am. And I've kind of gotten away from expressing myself in my wardrobe department. I used to express myself a lot with my wardrobe department. I can show you pictures. But I wasn't concerned with it. What anyone thought back then, and I wasn't like that. Even this get up here, I might put different stuff on. You see the jacket in the background and all that fun stuff. Because right now it's just too hot to wear the jacket. I'm not going to wear it if I don't not feeling it, So, the jacket is part of the gimmick and stuff. That's kind of some of the things I'm going to be basing it on. That's going to be the jacket I wear on the outside, and I have come up with some really decent designs to kind of hone in what I want my look to be like. And my wife is helping me with this process too. So Eunice is here too, and she's seeing it firsthand. She's seeing me make the choices, make the decisions. And I got to tell you, it's a little scary for her. She's not sure how she's going to be able to deal with it. But I have a completely different look, and I'm looking for people. I'm looking for makeup artists. I am looking for people who have style experience, people who have, people who can actually help me make choices and decisions with what I can hear visually. Hairstylist. I need people who can help me change my appearance in the most unique, graphic way and teach me how to apply it too. So, it's going to be different than I've ever done before. So I've done a lot of things to change my appearance. I've shaved my head. I've done, I haven't really grown out my hair before because I really don't like long hair. You see this? I like it like this size right here. See, even I'm wearing a really cool bandana on top, but that's it's a little gimmicky here and there, because it's kind of my mantle. It's I put my thinking cap on, as we like to say. Tom told me that a long time ago. You put your thinking cap on. I know you've all heard that. I took it to heart. So every time I put something on top of my head, it's kind of my spiritual thinking, my show thinking, my everything. It's just an added addition to the wardrobe I like to wear. So, and as we start this journey together, guys, we are going to find out if the appearance changes what goes on the inside. Now, that's what my wife's mostly worried about, that I will change into something she won't be able to recognize anymore. I've done enough self-discovery now and enough looking inside of my heart to see who I am now, to know that nothing I do on the outside will ever change how I feel on the inside. That's not the important thing to me. We have this big, big, big problem with image and what it means to be accepted in this world, and if you're going to go out of your way to dress in a way that's going to be extreme, you better be willing to live that life, and, just to have that mask on for just a moment, because I don't really hide who I am a lot, so it's kind of going back into the mode of deciding this person that I'm becoming, or I am, the spiritual side of myself is called unknown. And that's what I'm going to be doing my look to, it's about the infinite possibilities, the unknown things that you don't know in this universe. That's what I want my magical self to represent. I want to be I don't look at unknown or the darkness or the void as separation from light. I think it's all light coming together so much that when you look at it, it looks dark because it's blinding you. That's what I think the void can be sometimes. So I don't always think it's always a dark place. It can be a light place too. Guys, I've been talking about how we can change and affect the world for a while now. It really does boil down to one simple thing. What can I do in my life that will change the way I think, feel, look, act, question some things about myself and the way I present my image to the world, but I also want to think about that acceptance that I've always tried to find from people in my life, the people, hell, even myself. I've tried to find acceptance within myself and stuff like that. It's been a long, hard road for me to try to find out who I want to be, what I want to do with my life. It's been about taking the chances, and I've rebuilt myself like 20 times so far in my life. I've done so much rebuilding that the foundation that I'm building this on right now is so solid because all those other foundations, they didn't just go away. You know what happened? They all started to meld into one another and started to make it stronger and stronger and stronger. We have this opportunity to take your life back to be what you want it to be, not letting people tell you how to run your life, how to live your life. Now, don't go live a dangerous life. Don't go live a life where you're going to hurt people. But I think my lawnmower guy is here. Okay, I got to close it because the lawnmower man is here. I'll open it later, but I'm on my show right now, so. And that's okay. He can roll the lawn. It's, you're sitting there asking yourself this question right now. Someone right now is thinking this. Who am I? What do I want to do with my life? Who do I want to be? Why am I here? Someone is sitting there going, I'm confused. I don't understand what it means to be me. I'm questioning who I am and all that stuff. Well, that's not a bad thing. Sometimes we put this big ass mirror up to ourselves and we look at it so long and we think that's how we have to be forever. That's how we have to look forever, be forever, dream forever. The reason people get tattoos all over the place is because they want to express themselves in a way that makes them look beautiful for them. I've got a couple. I've expressed myself on my skin here. I've also accidentally burnt myself on my skin. I have picking diseases, so there's a lot of scars on me. Right now, see, this is a pretty nasty one I'm showing you there. It's not like I don't have flaws. It's not like I don't have things that are going on in my head going, why am I thinking this way? Why am I doing this way? And we all go through that, trying to convince ourselves that what other people are telling us is the God's honest truth. And they can be helpful. You should listen to your parents. You should listen to your friends. You shouldn't do something that in your heart's going to be wrong for everybody, if you're going to do a 180, at least warn them before you do it, Don't just show up and go, hey, you know what? I want you to check out my new look. So, fair warning. We have, when I talk about saving the world, I talk about saving each and every one of us in their own way because we all have an important part to play. We really do. Whether you believe it or not, being a dishwasher at the Red Lobster might not seem like the most glamorous job in the world, but maybe you're the dishwasher who always has a song in their heart, who always comes to work on time, who gives other people little nuggets of wisdom every now and again because he just loves the simple life of being a dishwasher. Doesn't have any other lofty goals other than he just wants to work an honest day's work, wants to know he contributed to something today, and felt good that he got to go home and pay the bills he wanted to pay because it's the first time he's ever done that in his life. I've done everything from scrubbing down on the dirt floor for hours and hours and hours to get shit out of the floor, and I mean literal shit, and then to running restaurants and owning my own business and writing books and creating art and giving really good advice and really bad advice to people, and you guys need to understand, saving the world doesn't mean we have to do it all at once. It just means we have to start saving the worlds we have in our communities, in our lives, in our dreams, in our hopes, in our moments, How can we expect the world to heal if we can't heal ourselves first? Great man who I respect with all of my heart told me this recently, and I've really taken it to heart. You got to put your own oxygen mask on first before you can help others out. You got to be able to breathe yourself first before you can help your... Stop! Well, now we know that the phone call thingy works on my laptop. Oh, they were trying to stop my evil plan again. I know that's what that call is really for. Copy. So I recently started getting really nostalgic and wondering how I want to end my journey, what I want people to know about Joshua Adam Bleasy, what they want to know about the character Jabadier, what they need to know about the person I call unknown. And I want to take you guys in the deepest looks of what I've been through in my life and really show you change. We're so afraid that if we make the wrong move or make the wrong decision or do too much for people or don't do enough for people here and there. And everyone has their stuff that they have to take care of for themselves. You've got yourself to look after, and then you've got people you really, really care about. Maybe it's your spouse, your kids, your mother, your father, your wayward friend, the family that you chose, the family that chose you. We all need to give ourselves a really big hug right now and say it's going to be okay. That the world is changing, things might be happening, but it's no reason to stop living your life. The world starts to end tomorrow, and someone out there decides that the world doesn't need to be here anymore, and they've got a better plan than me. Who knows? When I talk about all this end of the world stuff, it's just trying to get you guys to think about that these worlds we create every single day. Your identity, your sexuality, the way you looked when you were born, this gender you were when you were born. All of these issues are something that people wrestle with every day. Everyone grows up wondering, and step in line and follow the rules and do what we're supposed to do. And we think if we do that long enough, the reward will be good, happy life, right? And if that's what does it for you, if that's the kind of motivation you guys need to live your truth, your life, that you need that extra someone to help you adorn the person you really want to be, well, then go for it. It's the greatest part about changing identity is that when you're finished, you see you how you have always wanted to see yourself. And no matter what happens after that, whether you like it or dislike the look, you can honestly, take heart that you tried something different. Even if it's something really silly. I don't care if it's the clowning on Halloween, that's some kind of character you've never dressed up for Halloween before. Or if it's just you being silly with your kids while they're playing dress up and coming up with your own darn costume to be silly. Silly doesn't get enough credit. Silly doesn't get enough credit that it's okay to be silly. It's okay to be maybe a little nuts and crazy. Maybe a tiny bit mad. Hey, I'm the guy who started a podcast telling you that I'm going to have an evil plan, that I'm going to destroy the world unless you come here every week and talk to me or listen to me. I'm going to enact my evil plan, right? This is why you're here, right? You're trying to stop my evil plan. That's the real reason you guys are all here. Well, the evil plan is bring everyone together to stop me. Because if everyone has one common enemy and everyone comes together to stop that common enemy, and they all win that victory, doesn't that bring us all closer together in some ways? That's why sometimes I think supervillains get a bad rap, because without the supervillains showing us exactly what's wrong with the world, there wouldn't be superheroes to go stop that, would there? There wouldn't be a police officer who cared about anybody in their lives or anything in their lives. They just shoot everybody who got in their way. No, they don't just shoot everybody who gets in their way. They do arrest people. Hey, do they make mistakes? Do they make bad decisions? You better believe they do. No, they're human. They're human just like me, just like you. So, the color of your skin is literally just how you were born. And I can't change how I look any more than anyone can change how they look, Hey, because my mom and dad were both Norwegian, Swedish, Norwegian, Swiss, and anyway, North. I got a lot of Viking in me, so I got a lot of that. So that really predominant nose, that really predominant eyebrows. I look like I should be on a pirate ship somewhere, or on top, out there swabbing decks, swabbing decks community. It's you look at me and maybe you think this guy belongs in jail. He doesn't belong out on the internet, right? Just because of my appearance, just the way I look, right? I thought about coming on camera today with a whole complete different look, and I said, you know what I really have to do? I have to tell my people what I'm going to do before I do it, because that's me. That's who I am. And it's important that we take time to really appreciate this gift that we've been given, this gift of time, this gift of experience, this gift of moments when we dream. The time that we have left here is really not that insignificant, I break it down for you guys. It's not been an easy life for me in my days. I grew up in a small town, rural Minnesota. Got my life overthrown by an abusive babysitter, a best friend who used me. My mom was addicted to alcohol at the time. My father and mother had divorced and they lived separately, so I grew up with just the one parent in the household. I was an angry kid about that, so I rebelled and acted out for all of those reasons, that the bad things that happened to me. And then I got over that. I fell in love with women who could never love me back, over and over and over and over again, until I found the ultimate one who would never love me no matter what I did. And then I found the one who would love me no matter how much I tried to get rid of her. I married her, so so the one who didn't want me, okay, I wish her the best and hope she's well. The one who wants me, I wake up every morning in awe that I am married to the woman who makes me the happiest man in the world some days, And it's not a trick of light. It's not a spell. It's magic, but not in the kind of magic that means I went hocusy pocusy and tried to make someone love me, right? I asked the universe to send me someone who could love me in return. That's what I asked for. Someone with these attributes. And I left ego and looks out of the equation. I said, I don't care what they look like. If they can love me back in return and they can give me a nice, happy life with them and know how much that love will grow each year, and all that stuff will be great and beautiful and awesome and stuff like that. So you guys have this drive. Everyone has this drive in their life of things they want to do or be within their life. Yes, we have to go back to work now. Yes, we have to go make the world go round a little bit more. But there are people out there right now who are thinking, why is this important anymore? I'm going to a job I hate. I'm going to do something I really don't want to be doing. Now it's why I've already been fired. Everyone's been fired and everyone's hiring. I can literally go get the job I want right now. because there's so many opportunities out there, for a job. It's not funny. Some people think I should go get a job. I'll tell you my personal stance on it. Okay, after 45 years of back-breaking labor in my body and my physical stuff that goes on with me living, I can barely sit or stand on a daily basis sometimes. Walking down the hallway hurts unless I'm wearing my diabetic shoes. Standing for long periods of time is really hard for me to do. I mean, 5 to 10 minutes stuff is about all I can do sometimes. Laying down in bed is the only thing that truly makes me feel better than the pain that's constantly running through my legs, arms, and back. You know, see the light. You know, we talk on this show about how we can play it forward or give back to the world and our society. It really starts with how you view yourself. Once you love yourself for who you truly are and you become in love with that part of who you are, if you feel the need to express yourself, express yourself. If you feel the need to um, return back to a state where you were normal, maybe you changed your look a long time ago and you haven't seen yourself look any other way than that for a long, long time. Change your outlook on the world of how you see it, even if it's for one day, because maybe that just convinces you that the skin you're in right now is the best fit for you. And that's kind of what I'm trying to figure out. Trying to figure out if it's okay, if there's something going on with me. And it's not like my normal identity crisis. I don't feel like I'm in panic mode, like if I don't make this choice, the world's gonna end kind of a deal. It feels more free, feels like more freedom to me. It feels like me saying to the world, hey, you know what? This is who I am. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself. You know? I know I used a dirty word there. Okay, for all the kids who are watching, that's why it's an adult 18 flush out. Um, you guys are important. Every last one of you is important. We all have some gift in this world we can do. Something we do better than anybody else. Just something we can do, even if it's with a team. You know, even if it means you're not the greatest leader, but you're a hell of a support person for that leader. You're a hell of a go-getter, the person who gets everything they need so they can do their job effectively. The Drew Barrymore's the one who has assistants and producers and stuff like that. They didn't just get there because of their superior acting skill. They had people behind them helping them the whole time. Did those people sometimes make bad, awful decisions? You better believe they did, because they're human. And then once your perception of them is this, it's hard to see you interact any other way than that. You have one way of thinking about it, and that's the only way you can think about it. So I challenge you guys to think about the life you've lived up to this point, and is it really making you happy? Is the changes that you have done in your life really making you appreciate who you have become? And when I say you're becoming the monster, you're giving in to the impulses that are inside of you. You're giving it license to be okay to have those feelings. And we get so caught up with that sometimes that we're afraid to express ourselves in a negative way because we think the world's going to look at us like we're freaks or dummies or stupid or whatever. So, it's time to take another weird step and see how it goes from there. So, anyway, I really appreciate you guys being here. It's Friday the 9th. Tune in next week for our next edition of the J.A.W. Show. We'll be doing a couple of series of Becoming the Monster. I'll guide to give you guys updates as we go along. I want to have this look done by September, so just bear with me as I go through the deciding process, and as I change, maybe you will see some sneak peeks, okay? But you have to come to the show to see the sneak peek, so here we go. This has been the Josh Show 2021. Tune in every week, Friday, Facebook Live. It's the Josh Show. Next week, we'll be talking more about what we can do. Maybe we'll talk about the dark side. Hey, come back soon. See ya.